Greetings, fellow nerds. Welcome back to D's Nerds. I'm Chris.
I'm Michelle.
And we are going to be doing another 10-minute talk today. You know, the first one we did when we were having computer issues and wanted to get some content out there. We enjoyed doing that so much and liked that format, so we thought we'd just do another one. And this one, Michelle, you actually found something to kind of like kickstart a conversation for us.
Yeah, so I ran across this in a book group that I'm in on Facebook, and it was this challenge created by the bookishelf.com, and it was called the Bookworm Pills. So you can take any two of these. So we're going to do this for movies, but the concept is the same. So you can have the Amnesia Pill, that you can see a movie for the first time like you've never seen it before. The Sacrifice Pill, where you can revive any dead character that you want to bring back. The Love Pill, where you can make a character fall in love with you. The Life Pill, where you can make any fictional character come to real life. The Travel Pill, where you can travel to any fictional world. Or the Body Pill, where you can change bodies with any fictional character.
That's kind of tough to do. I think I'd like for you to go first.
So I think if we're just generalizing, the two that I feel like that I would want to do would be the Amnesia Pill, because looking at movies that I love, say like The Lord of the Rings, my first experience seeing those was so magical to me. And it wasn't because I saw them in some super theater with tons of popcorn or anything like that. I was literally sitting in a class in a dark classroom the first time I ever saw those. But I was enthralled. I knew nothing about them, basically. I knew that they were fantasy. I was taking a class. I had never read the books, and it was amazing watching 3 extended editions 3 days in a row. And I would love to have that experience back and watch those again for the first time. And I think likewise on that with Harry Potter, getting to experience those for the first time, although I did read those first, to be fair. The other one for both of those worlds, in addition to others, would be the Travel Pill. I could definitely see getting into the Travel Pill to travel into fictional worlds, because like I can see, like, you know, you want to bring a fictional character to life, but at the same time I don't want them in my world. I want to go to their world. Their world's always way cooler.
Yeah. It's true. I mean, and that's part of part of the love of movies, is that it transports you to another place, kind of thing.
What about you? What do you think?
Well, I'm kind of looking over here just to kind of see, because this is kind of tough. So you can change bodies with any fictional character. That's pretty funny.
You can go be Batman.
Yeah, right? I can definitely go be Batman. Probably for me, I would say, I think the Amnesia Pill, definitely. And I don't know, like the Life Pill. I think I gotta go with the Life Pill.
To bring one to real life?
Yeah, are you kidding? Like, okay, just imagine, like you come home from work and you get a phone call, and it's Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael, and you get to like go hang out and eat pizza with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That would be so cool. Or like, you know, getting to hang out with, like, I don't know, Shazam. How fun would that be?
Yeah.
Like,
but of course those characters are also grounded in regular reality anyway, so.
But I mean, you could go hang out with, like, you know, Bilbo and.
Yeah, but I want to go hang out with Bilbo in the Shire. I don't want to hang out with him in Harrison, Arkansas.
But he would bring the Shire, like, you know, the hobbits create that way of life. It wasn't just that way.
Yeah, but I mean, this is still, like, no matter what we do, this is not going to look like the Shire. It's not going to feel like the Shire. You know how many hobbits we would have to bring here to make it feel like the Shire?
So we take them to the Hobbit hole in Eureka Springs and we have fun.
I'd still rather go there.
For me though, I would definitely like do the Life Pill. That would be really cool. Because I'm just thinking about all these great characters that I'm like, you know, like you think like, you know, like different ones that we talk about, like, oh my gosh, like that's my spirit animal, or, you know, and you just get to like hang out with that person. That would be wicked cool. And I also think like the Amnesia Pill, like, you know, I look back at all, you know, these amazing movies, and I think that was actually kind of part of, I think whenever we started doing, like we've recently started doing some of these kind of watch-alongs and commenting on the movie, and I think that was inspired by, you know, kind of talking about it would be really great to kind of go back and watch a film for the first time, And I think I'm just thinking back to like Batman '89, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990, and you know, The Dark Knight. Like, oh my gosh, the first time I saw The Dark Knight in theaters, like it was just like it was one of the greatest experiences of my fan life. It was just so amazing.
You know, that makes me think this became an interesting experiment to me. So if you haven't ever watched our Star Wars ranked video, I talk a little bit about this, and then I had a non-traditional introduction to Star Wars. Mm-hmm. I did not see them in the order that most people saw them. Mm-hmm. And so my opinions on them are a little different because of that. But I think it'd be really interesting for me to go back and be able to watch all of those for the first time in a different order and see if it changed what I thought about them. Because as it stands, because I saw the prequel trilogy first and then saw the originals, and then of course the sequel trilogy later on with everybody else, it definitely skewed how I felt about some things, I think. Yeah,
I think that's one thing that a lot of Star Wars fans don't get, is that, you know, how you experience those movies. You know, like if you were alive in 1977 and you saw it originally, your experience is going to be completely different than the person that, like Michelle, that started with the prequels. And what about those fans that started with the sequel trilogy? I mean...
And I didn't even watch the prequel trilogy in order.
Yeah.
I saw 2. That was my very first Star Wars movie, was episode 2. And I know somebody on the other side of the screen is crying right now. But that episode 2 was my first one, and I still loved it. I mean, I knew nothing about Star Wars, really. Mm-hmm. And that just got taken to that movie, and that was my introduction. So...
Yeah, and I think, you know, back to like different ones like, you know, Terminator 2 and, you know, Back to the Future. I mean, like those were, and like I think back to like some of the great cinematic experiences that we kind of had, like where, you know, like we got to see like the 2011 Muppet movie, which is a great movie, absolutely fantastic. But we went the second week it was out, and you're thinking like, that's a pretty big movie, right? The theater where we went to see it, no one was there. And so we just got to have this experience of watching this really great movie and all the songs, and like getting to like kind of be not quite quiet in that regard. Like we just got to kind of enjoy the movie as if we were just watching it in our living rooms.
Got to kind of bop to the music and, you know, like squeal when things happened, and it was fun.
Yeah, and so like, you know, kind of go back and revisiting those moments for the first time, and you know, there's just, I mean, we've had some really fun ones like that. You know, like I'm trying to think off the top of my head, what was another one?
Well, we saw King of the Monsters the second time by ourselves.
Yeah, Godzilla King of the Monsters we saw it by itself. The Hunger Games, the very first one.
Oh my gosh!
Like that was so amazing for us.
That was amazing. It was partially amazing because we're slightly bad, and we snuck stuff in the movie theater to eat, and that movie theater was dead silent. I mean, it was 100% packed. I don't think there was an empty seat in it.
And just to be fair, like we're thinking like, okay, the Hunger Games, it's, you know, going to be a kind of a crazy movie, kind of a lot of special effects, loud and everything. And
there's a lot of quiet time in that movie.
There's a lot of quiet time, especially during the reaping on that.
So when you're trying to like open your bag of Sour Patch Kids, and it's just like...
It's like echoing off the walls. Oh, but it was so great because, I mean, just watching that in a packed theater. I mean, that's one thing that I hope once we get out the other side of the pandemic that we can get back to, is that kind of packed theater kind of feel. You know, it's great to have the convenience of having some of these movies on streaming immediately, but that experience in the theater is so wonderful. And when you have, you know, can't talk tonight, a packed house and everybody's in it. You know, like we've seen that with like Star Wars.
The first Avengers movie.
The first Avengers movie was another one.
Oh my gosh, do you remember seeing Catching Fire when we drank like 2 of the large drinks before the movie started, and we were about to die and we would not get up to go to the bathroom?
Yeah, I was like I'm just gonna go right here because I'm not leaving right now, because I mean we probably had another 40 minutes and I was like, oh my god,
we ran down the hallway to the bathroom after it was over.
Yeah, well, I think I waddled. I was just like, oh please don't. But I mean, it was but it was so fun. And so I think that's the big thing out of these 6 choices that I really latch on to. The other ones I can kind of take or leave, but that first experience with some of these movies that I love so much, and I think that's why I love certain reaction videos and with like different songs that I love and different movies, because it's nice to kind of watch somebody else watch it for the first time and get those same feelings you had. You get to kind of live vicariously through that. So I do appreciate doing kind of those reaction videos to things that I've seen multiple times, and even like music and stuff. I love seeing that as well, because I mean the stuff it stays with you, and that's kind of the point, and that's why we love movies. It's not cheap entertainment that we just to pass the time. It's stuff that really gets into us and really sticks with you for the rest of your life, which is fantastic, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That Amnesia Pill would be amazing, but I also think just traveling to those worlds that we hold so dear in our hearts would be just phenomenal. I mean, who wouldn't want to go? I know not everybody does, but would want to go to Middle Earth, want to go to Hogwarts, want to go to Gotham City, check things out, I mean...
The Turtles lair. I think I mentioned in the Turtles 1990 watch along that I did that I would really, really love to like hang out in their lair, because it looks very cozy, even though everything's like all run down and kind of trashy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see your point. But
we're out of time.
We're out of time. Yeah. Hey, so yeah. So hey guys, we really appreciate you. Hey, let us know. I'll list those again. I'll also put this in a comment in our comment section. I'll pin it to it. So which two would you let us know that in the comments? Which two you would use? The Amnesia Pill, which you have the chance to read a book as if you had never read it before. Sacrifice Pill, you can revive any dead fictional character. Love Pill, you can make a fictional character fall in love with you. Life Pill, you can make any fictional character come to life. Travel Pill, you can visit any fictional world. Or the Body Pill, you can change bodies with any fictional character. Let us know in the comments. I think that'd be a great kind of discussion point there. So, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like what we're doing here at D's Nerds, please subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to ring the bell icon so you know whenever we have new videos coming out. Also, we're on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So if you miss us in between videos, just follow us there. We post stuff pretty much daily, and we also have merch. So we have our Teespring account down in the description, so you can click on there and kind of look through our offerings and see what we have there. And guys, we just appreciate everything. Appreciate all the support. We're over 200 subscribers now, and we just appreciate all the kind words and everything else. So guys, until next time, I'm Chris.
I'm Michelle.
And we are D's Nerds, and you guys have a great, safe rest of the day. Bye.